How's it going, everyone? Drew Peoples from Peoples Collectibles, and today we're continuing on with the Amazon Spring Sale. I picked up a Lost Caverns of Ixalan raft box. Make sure it looks legit. Actually, when I first opened it, I was like, "Oh my God, did they send me the wrong box or something?" But yeah, obviously. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, it was about I think 100 before tax for this on the Amazon sale. It's been a while since I've done I've opened up a draft box or even really a draft pack in general because yeah, they've phased them out now. Obviously from limited, and then on top of that, I hadn't been to a pre-release for a while since Carlisle Manor, which obviously that was play boosters instead, and then the bundles, the fat packs, have been set boosters since when was it? Right after Innistrad, right? So there is a box topper. Didn't know about that. So let's see what's up. Now, because it's the draft boosters, I think in the actual packs, there's none of the special guest cards, right? So we can't get something like a Mana Crypt. You can still get a Cavern of Souls, because that's in the base set. And the big thing I'm looking for is a Roaming Throne. That is much to be desired card. All right, let's see what our little treasure is here today. Do we get hosed, or are we going to get some money? Get some money. Let's see. There we go. Gentle now. Gentle now. There we go. Thought Vessel. I mean, it's a cool card. Neat artwork. I'm not sure what the other options were in that slot. But I mean, extra Thought Vessel with some cool artwork. Not going to complain about that. All right, so yeah, hoping for Roman Throne, Merfolk Dude, some of the gods. I have, I think, only the blue one at the moment. So any of the gods would be cool, especially the white one. I think that's the triple token generation, right? All right, we'll quickly get to the rares and mythics here. All right, the Myco Tyrant for our first mythic there. And all right, we got a little foil, a little land, a little token. And I mean, one thing I'll say about draft boosters is at least the organizing here is going to be easy. It's not, going to be 20 different crazy artworks in every single pack. All right, so we got the paleontologist, we got a foil, Melia. Is it a foil in every pack for draft boosters as well? What the heck? Who even knows anymore? Draft boosters aren't even a thing anymore. There we go. All right, we're good. End the video. We got the throw. Actually, he gets into a little inner sleeve. There we go. Mr. Roaming Throne. But yeah, almost made that a heavy played copy there. But yeah, basically I got my little dragon deck over here, Mr. Sentinel Worm, and yeah, I've been using Throne was a card that came to mind. So all right, we got that. We got the Throne. Happy days. I almost ripped it in half, but in the end, it did not get ripped in half. So we're all everyone can chillax, chill easy. Growing Rights, pretty nice reprint there. Island. All right, for a second I was like, is there like a crazy thing back there? But there was, in fact, nothing crazy back there. But Growing Rights, I'll take that any day of the week. I did not have a copy of this from the OG Ixalan. So cool, cool. Corpse of the Lost. All right. Got that. Oh, Get Lost. That has become quite a card recently. Yeah, this was one. I mean, I felt it was giving your opponent way too much um, with those two map tokens. But yeah, I mean, map tokens really just aren't that good, really. There's certain decks that can abuse the fuck out of them, but by and large, like it's you're not giving them much for what you're taking. All right, okay, our first god card there, Alcazarcatao, Back God, Batman. Got our first little showcase card there. Who cares about these showcase cards, man? Yeah, I gotta say, I'm already really digging the the draft boosters. Just not 100 cards, different art variants and everything. Like, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Like that's the way it was for decades. All right, Restless Vents for our first non-basic land. Yeah, I guess you're still a land. Even though you're not like that good of a land, I'll sleeve you, buddy. There you go. What we got? Oh, babe. Now, see, if this was back in the day, I mean, obviously he's cool too, but getting a foil mythic there real quick like that, I mean, my God, and especially that was the one that I really wanted. Ooh, drop the sleeve on the floor. Good thing it wasn't the guy, and you're even gonna get a little top loader there, buddy. There you go. Get in my belly. That's what's up. All right, there we go. 6 mana, 6/6 vigilance. God, if one or more creature tokens to be created under your control, 3 times that many of those tokens are created instead, and when he dies, return to the battlefield transformed into this land. So to transform back, it's going to be 3 mana and tap this. Transform Temple of Civilization, activate only if you attack with 3 or more creatures this turn and only as a sorcery. So yeah, not bad. Really hard to get rid of. Obviously, you can exile him so he doesn't die. But yeah, I mean, if you're just destroying him, then I mean, coming back as this land, that's not too hard to make him live yet again. All right, so yeah, that's already pretty exciting, right? We got to get lost. Roaming Throne. That was the main reason that I wanted to get this box in the first place. Obviously, I didn't spend $100 in a box for like $30-$40 card, but it was like why not? We might get a throne. We might get the God card. Um, what else do I need from this set? Some of the dinosaurs. Yeah, I think I only got like two. I got 2 of the gift bundles and maybe like a regular bundle. Can't really remember. Oh, Molten Collapse. That's another one that's been taken off some internal formats. Pretty decent little card there. If you haven't seen it, 2 mana sorcery. Choose one. If you descend in this turn, you can choose both instead and destroy target creature or planeswalker. Destroy target non-creature, non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less. So pretty nice there. Especially in formats where you have access to. Very nice. Ceratops there. Um, access to fetch lands, so then it's even easier to descend real quick. All right, Echoing Deeps. I mean, that's the worst land probably in this entire set of rare lands, but it still gets sleeved. All right, we still use protection here, regardless. Right. Ooh, Mythic, the ancient one. Showcase there. I think I have a regular foil version or just a regular version that I got before, but this is one that I was thinking of building a deck around. So that's a cool card there. Yeah, it's 2 mana, 8/8 Spirit God. Descend 8. He can't attack or block unless there's 8 or more permanents in your graveyard. And for 4, you can draw a card. Discard a card when you discard a card this way. Target player mills card target player mills cards equal to its mana value. So yeah, you can, just discard a big creature off of that and get up to Descend 8 pretty quickly. And then with something like Training Grounds out, I mean, only 2 mana to use this ability, blue and a black. I mean, that's pretty freaking good right there. And then anything but copy activated abilities, yeah, there's a lot of potential with this guy. He is on my radar for decks that I'm wanting to build, but right now it's finishing out Nahiri deck. What's the Nahiri from Aftermath, whatever her name is, and then the Sentinel Worm 3-color dragon deck. This one I've had on my mind for a little bit, and I'm finally like, all right, let's make the dang dragon deck and let's get a roaming throne real quick. Got back there, Restless Pairing, yeah. I think I already had a foil version of that artwork, so whoopty freaking do. At this point, I really can't complain of anything else that comes out. I'm pretty satisfied. I can get the Merfolk dude too. That's pretty sweet. Come on, did I just call it into existence? And no, I did not. All right. Maybe I'll call it into existence at some point here. We'll see. And I think the blue guy was the only one I had, so the red one and green one would also be nice. So, oh, oh, there we go. All right, the flanker. Yeah, like I said, I'm honestly kind of liking the fact that there's not a foil in every single pack. There's not showcase variants in every single pack. I was kind of bummed out that it was a draft box on the spring sale and not a set box. But yeah, all right, another large. I'm gonna get double rares. These are actually pretty decent. I built a high writ standard deck in Arena, and that was pretty fun for a little minute there. Oh yeah, Cavern. And speaking of that deck, Cavern of Souls, right? That's something I would still like to pull. That would still be nice. Ooh, okay, another Creature of the Schism. He's a pretty decent card. All right, Poet. Didn't even know it. Ooh, pretty good. This is actually really good in Unlimited. That was a banger. But yeah, this guy too. Ooh. Don't even know what that card is. Not even gonna bother to figure it out. America. Yeah, that's how we roll. I mean, also a card decent in the old limited there, but not exactly what I'm looking for here. All right. Yeah, started off real strong with the first third of that box. Those middle packs there, not so much, but as I said, because we got so much gas real quick, that is kind of to be expected. That is how track printing works. You have some really crazy God box or some shit. All right, so let's hope this last third meets somewhere in the middle between the first two. I will be content. All right, another ancient one. I mean, not gonna complain about that necessarily. Obviously, only need one copy to be a commander. Who knows? Maybe I'll fit them into one into another deck or something. Showcase card. All right. Of course, I would start enjoying draft boosters as soon as now they're no longer a fucking thing. It's just that's how life works. That's how it works. It's like, oh, now I enjoy this thing. Oh wait, you no longer give this as an option. Oh, all right. I mean, again, I'm not going to frown at getting a mythic, but I already had the showcase version of him, and yeah, out of the gods, one of the not as exciting ones. Not bad, but I like the red. Actually, I don't even know what the green one does. I like the red one. I think it's like, he goes up to any non-combat red damage, like there's at least 4, or maybe it's just the 1 damage to your opponent. I remember this with him was doing 4 damage, or it's whatever his power is, which is 4, but you can increase his power obviously. But still holding out for that cavern. Still holding out. Hulking Raptor. All right. I mean, yeah, another decent one in limited, but not necessarily one I was rushing for any of my particular decks at the moment. Oh, that's so cool artwork for Molten Collapse. I actually haven't seen that. I was like, wait a second, where's our rare? All right, that is a cool card, but I wouldn't trade that for a Caverns. And we get it. Speak it into existence. All right, Hotly, not one of the better creature mythics, really, but not a terrible card. Definitely, geared towards being a 3-color commander, but a 3-mana 2/3. When she enters, search your library for base plan, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. And then for 5, you can exile her, then return to the battlefield transformed as a saga, which makes you 2/3/3s. Your creatures become mana dorks. Tutor for any dinosaur, and then give all your dinosaurs double strike and trample until a turn. I mean, interesting design. Obviously not that powerful, but that is a card that I would consider building a commander deck around. I mean, obviously the issue with it is there's so many like legendary creatures now that how many decks can you build around a commander? How many EDH decks do you really want? I mean, right now I have I think like 12 or 13, and I'm getting to the point where I'm breaking ones down because I'm never going to play that many decks and want to build new ones. Sometimes need cards from the other ones. Yo, two foil mythics in this box. I mean, yeah, it's not a damn foil Cavern of Souls, but it is Galta. It is one of the better mythics for sure. I mean, this so it's a draft box, but at the same time, back in the day, you literally could not pull two foil mythics from the same box. Now, also, I mean, it doesn't matter quite as much nowadays, obviously, because there's also the point that because there's the collector boxes and everything, obviously, the pull rates are still higher across the board. But yeah, I mean, you literally would have never been able to just pull like two foil mythics like that real quick. So I obviously can't be disappointed about that. I'm like the roaming throne. And let's see what's our count up to. So those two, three, four, five, six, seven, seven. Okay, got what? Two packs. All right, can we get a Cavern or a Merfolk guy for the absolute banger here? And no matter what, I think we've turned out pretty well. But see if we can finish up, just a little icing on top of the icing. Well, that is not icing on top of icing. That is a duplicate rare. That's a little underwhelming. And we get a cherry on top of the icing. We get right to it. Did we hit? Okay. I was like, wait a second. Where's the rare, man? That's the rare. This is a cool card if you haven't seen it. 3 mana, 1/2. Whenever you attack with one or more non-known creatures, she gets that many 1/1 counters, and or no, put a 1/1 counter on her and create X 1/1 colorless gnomes that are tapped and attacking where X is the number of 1/1 counters on. So I mean, it's a nasty card, but wasn't a Merfolk or a Cavern. But like I said, can't complain about the Throne, 7 mythics, 2 of the Molten Collapses, Preacher of the Schism, 2 of these kite dudes, um, and the Get Lost and the Growing Rights. Yeah. So yeah, pretty solid. Better than I was anticipating. So that's always good. All right, thank you for joining me once again. I'll catch y'all next time.